Welcome to AmA Media. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. Thank you and much love.
So sit back, relax, kick your feet up, and most of all enjoy. Much love.
Ursley. Voodoo has a very special place for Ursley, Loa of Beauty, the Loa who is so unique to man, because she is a distinguishing force between man and all other creation. She is the ability to conceptualize, to dream, and the artistic ability to create. She is the most beautiful and sensual lady in the Voodoo pantheon, respected and wealthy. Wears her hair long, is jealous and asks her lovers to dedicate a room for her ritual lovemaking. Ursley is not a Loa of the elemental forces, but ideal for dreams, hopes, and ambitions. As such, she is the most beloved Loa of all. She is fabulously wealthy, and when she mounts someone, the first act is always to make her up extensively. The best of the best is reserved for Ursley. She will bathe with soap from a fresh package. If possible, she will dress in silk with fresh flowers and other signs of her femininity and specialness. She is the mistress of coquetry. She can simply visit others with her servants or eat or drink delicacies. She loves to dance and is the most graceful of all the Loas. She loves men, will dance with them, kiss and caress them, often in a painful way. Voodoo is not about a woman as a Loa of fertility. Fertility is considered as one principle equally held by male and female forces. Damala is thus united with Aida. Agui as his counterpart in La Sirene. The Maresa, the twins, are contradictory and complementary forces of nature, and so on. Ursley wears 3 wedding rings since she was, or is, married to Damala, Ogown, and Agui. She often flirts with Zaka, but she has completely dismissed him as well as his brother Geed, and considers him unworthy. However, Ursley's visit is never completely satisfying. In the end, she always starts to cry. The world is just too much for her. At first, people try to comfort her with more delicate food or drink or other gifts, but her tears continue to flow. It is this tearful and sad side of her that allows women to accept her in her haughty ways. She is, in the end, someone who suffers and carries the burden of sorrow for the world. Despite her flirtatious and loving manner, Ursley is a virgin. She is a complete opposite of the raw sexuality of Papa Geed. She is not a virgin in the physical sense, but in the sense that her love transcends the earth. It is a love for the higher forces. She is closely associated with the Blessed Virgin Mary, and her symbol is a heart, usually a broken heart with an arrow in much the same way as a dominant Catholic portrait of Mary. Grand BWA. Grand BW lives in the deep forest where the vegetation is wild. He is a protector of the wild animals and does not want to be seen. He eats vegetables and fruits all day long in the forest, and when he is called upon in a ceremony, he is usually not hungry, but the people always have food for him. He is the Loa that must be called upon before one is initiated into the Voodoo priesthood. Loco. He is the spirit of vegetation, the guardian of shrines, and is associated with trees. Loco has an extensive knowledge of the pharmaceutical uses of herbs. It is said that hound gans and mambos get their knowledge from him. He transmits the healing properties of the leaves, and is a Loa of healing and protector of the herb. Doctors can always call upon him before beginning a treatment. Offerings to Loco are placed in straw bags, which are then hung in the branches of trees. He is known for his good judgment, and often during conflicts he is called upon to act as a judge. He has an intolerance for injustice, and it is said that he turns into the wind and listens to the people without them knowing he is there. Simba. Simbi Andizo. He is the guardian of the fountains and marshes, and cannot live without the freshness of water. His voodoo rituals are held near springs. He is a well-informed Loa because he spends much time learning about the nature of diseases of supernatural origin and how to treat them. As part of Ogown's army, he is the head of the Coast Guard and goes where he pleases. He is the Petro Loa of the coast, one of the most respected members of the Petro family. However, because of his gentle nature, he also belongs to the Rada family. Sometimes, when he is neglected by his followers and eaten away by hunger, he can be cruel. He lives in the springs and rivers. Children who go to fetch water are at risk, especially if they have fair skin. They are kidnapped to work for him underwater for a few years. Siren and whales. These two Loa are marine deities. They are so closely linked that they have always been worshipped together and celebrated in the same songs. Some people say that the whale is the mother of the siren, others that he is her husband. Others say that the names are for the same Loa. Popular opinion says that the siren is married to Agui. When siren appears in a shrine, the person possessed by her simply changes into a young flirt and shows specific features of her appearance and speaks in French. Often this results in insulting the followers, including the peasants. Both the siren and the whale are seen as the upper class. T.I. Petro. He is a black magic Petro Loa and is depicted as a dwarf with 1 foot. Although T. Petro has a French name, his roots can be traced to Africa. He is easily compared to a spirit that wanders in the forest and is also depicted with only 1 leg. T. Petro often protects and helps black magic sorcerers. He is also known as Petro Rouge, T. Piedfin, Prince Xander, and T. Xander. He has a violent and passionate nature that becomes apparent when he mounts people.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you come back soon. So till the next time, much love.